one of the larger cities in the country, and the controllers will still do anything they can to work this little airplane through this massively busy airspace.
Looks like I'll be on the ground before 11 o'clock. So Addison Tower closes at 10 o'clock. So they closed about 19 minutes ago. So that means we're going to be using the CTAF. The CTAF stands for Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. So that means once I get up to Addison and regional approach up here in the controlling agency that controls all the aircraft over the DFW Metroplex, once I establish with them that I have the weather at Addison and I have the airport in sight, then they'll say, okay, Squawk VFR frequency change approved, which means I put 1200, that's the VFR code here in America, into the transponder, and I go ahead and switch frequencies over to Addison CTAF, Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. And then from there, I'll start announcing my position and my intentions. So basically,
809901, contact regional approach 125.2, good night.
125.2809991, good night. Let me take this handoff here and I'll continue explaining that. So they just handed me off to regional approach on 125.2, so I'm going to go ahead and call them up.
FC71, reduce speed to 170 knots or less. Then
and hopefully we're going to get a Bravo clearance. They'll say you're cleared into the Bravo. Regional approach, Skyhawk 80991, level 3500 VFR.
Skyhawk 80991, regional approach, good evening. You're cleared into the Bravo airspace on navigation direct to Addison Airport.
Cleared into the Bravo airspace, direct Addison 80991, thank you. Alright, and it's really important that we read those words back when we're VFR and they say you are cleared into the Bravo airspace. That's kind of like your lifeline.
4798, regional approach, good evening, plan on a visual approach runway 31 left into Dallas West.
So what I was saying about Addison CTAF is regional approach, who now I'm talking to, will tell me,
American 301,
once you get Addison in sight, it'll say Squawk VFR frequency change approved, which means I'll put 1200, which is the VFR code for here in the United States, 1200. I put that in the transponder, and then I change over to Addison CTAF, or the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency, and I basically just announce my position and intentions. So the three main things you want to cover is who you are, what you are, and what you're going to do.
And go ahead and change over to advisor. You'll have a good night.
You have a good night too. We'll change over to VFR and change the frequency. For up and go.
So who we are, Skyhawk 80991. What we are, we're a Cessna 172, and what you want to do. We're going to be entering the left downwind for runway 15, for example. And then of course we would throw in our position before that. We would say, we're 5 miles to the south. We're going to enter the left downwind for runway 15.
That's 5178, descend and maintain 4000.
Let's see if we can get the Addison weather.
0, clear, below 12,000, temperature 8 Celsius, dew point -4, altimeter 3027.
Addison Tower, hours of operation go 0600 local to 2200 local. Pass direct airspace in effect. 5 will clearance contact regional approach on 112.6.
Clear, 512 Charlie, regional departure radar contact. Flight heading 360, climb maintain 4000.
Operator runway lighting and approach lighting is available on 126.0. Alice approach runway 33 is available.
Addison Airport. Automated weather observation 0325 Zulu weather wind 350 at 12 gusts 17 visibility 10. Clear, below 12,000, temperature 9 Celsius, dew point -4.
Redwood 720, turn right, heading 210, times when you have 11 side, it'll be at your 3 o'clock, 7 miles.
Okay, we've got the weather at Addison.
Redwood 720,
winds out of 350, gusting 17. So we're definitely going to be taking runway 33. I checked NOTAMs, obviously, before this flight during my weather briefing. And about 1,500 feet of the runway is under construction, so we'll definitely be watching out for that.
Contact Alpha Tower 123.7.
just as a common courtesy, I'm going to let the controller know that I have the weather at Addison. If he's not, you know, too busy. Regional approach, Skyhawk 80991 has the weather at Addison.
Skyhawk 80991, thanks, sir. American 301, descend and maintain 4,000.
By telling him that, that's just one less thing that he has to question in his mind.
78 Sierra, descend and maintain 3,500.
If you haven't announced that you have the weather, they'll usually ask you, do you have the weather?
Southwest.
So I saved him from having to ask that question later when he could be dealing with other stuff. It got chilly in here. Let's see what's that temperature at. Outside air temperature. Ooh, we dropped about 8 degrees. It's 42. Yeehaw, I'm glad I brought my hoodie. Temp keeps dropping, 38.
Ashjet 1125 kilo regional approach, good evening, clear direct descend and maintain 4,000. That's 80991, traffic will be descending above you, they're going to level off at 4,000, it's a Embraer 170. For sequence, to clear the DFW final, sliding 050 and maintain VFR at 3,500.
Okay, 050, maintain 3,500 VFR, 901. Okay. So he asks us to go down to 3,500, which is okay. I was going to tell him unable if he was about to tell me, you know, maintain present heading down to 3,500, then I would have said, we're going to need to do something else because I don't want to get that close to the towers here. But we just turned off, so we're good. We're good.
Caravan 900 Foxtrot Echo with you 6,000 with Golf Headlines.
Caravan 900 Foxtrot Echo, regional approach, thanks sir, good evening. Gauge 2784, clear direct TUFO on the 35 center localizer, direct TUFO, maintain 6,000.
Hey, 102 on the ground speed. That's 118 miles an hour, that's not too bad. Kind of turned us out of that wind. God, those are some big towers.
Speed at your discretion for Southwest 504 and maintain 4,000.
Flying too close to towers like that is absolutely terrifying.
Because 1125 kilo, contact approach,
you can't see them,
119.4.
but those things have huge guide wires coming off of them that go from the tip top all the way to the ground, almost the tip top. And if you're below the altitude of the tower and you cut it just a little too close to that tower, you will not even see those cables coming, and those cables can just slice the wing right off your airplane like a hot knife in butter. You have to be so careful. That's why they're so blatantly depicted on the sectional chart. Let's see if I can't get the current altimeter from him. Regional approach, Skyhawk 80991. What's the current altimeter?
DFW altimeter is 3024, Skyhawk 901, descend and maintain VFR at 2,500.
Okay, 3024 down to 2,500, 901. Alright.
Destination Addison is
2784 for sequence reduced speed to 210.
That was my iPad telling me that Addison Addis is 133.4. I've already got it at my second radio.
On the speed number 1 tonight, 230 or better, and I'll have lowered you shortly.
There's that traffic he was descending me for, or turning me for rather. And I got more traffic out there. I'm gonna kick up the panel lights just a little bit. I got traffic about 10,000 feet above me there, gonna cross over me from north to south. I turned up the panel lights and it's almost like I turned up the city lights too.
PCR 3669, traffic no factor, descend and maintain 3,000.
I just like to jot my instructions down. I just wrote H050, so heading 050, and then a down arrow, 2.5, down to 2,500.
901, heading 010.
010, 80991. Alright, continuing the descent, rolling over to heading 010. Once I roll out of this turn, I'm going to check my gyro, make sure it's calibrated correctly.
Brickyard 3669, airport's now 1 o'clock, 12 miles.
I tend to be a country guy. I love living out in rural areas where it's nice and quiet, and you can see the stars, but I'll tell you what, flying at night over a big metroplex like this,
Southwest 504, turn right, heading 160.
it is just a sight to behold.
Southwest 1184, descend and maintain 3000.
The cameras will never ever do it justice than seeing it with your own eyes. Millions and millions of lights.
Hours of operations are 0600 local.
Medevac, Cessna Skyhawk, Bravo, approach good evening. November's turn at Dallas Love. Which runway would you like?
Contact regional approach on 121.6. ForeFlight
31 right, roger that. Medevac, Sierra Bravo, you're now clear direct Addison for the visual approach. 31 right, maintain 4000.
Frequency is 126.0. Pilot operated runway lighting and approach lighting is available on 126.0.
Brickyard 3669, thanks for the help out there. 6170 or better to the marker, contact tower 126.55. Base 2784, reduce speed to
I got Dallas Love in sight.
Descend and maintain 4000.
I found out there was a song by the Josh Abbott band called Dallas Love, and it actually started playing on my Spotify as I was driving out of Dallas, and I was literally passing Love when that song came on, randomly, most random thing ever. Good song.
Somebody descend to 5000, who's that? Never 3632.
It's been a while since I've come into Addison at night. Addison's not easy to find at night.
There's 7778 Golf, zone approach, good evening, you want the left or right into Dallas Love?
It's kind of funny though, you just gotta look
Would you prefer
for where there's no lights.
31 left or just 31 right?
And that's Addison. That's generally how it goes with a lot of airports, but Addison it's buried
Is that plan on 31 left or
in
is there something
a
else?
sea of cityscape lighting, and it's just like a dark strip.
November 643, Delta Charlie. We're with you at 3,500.
I go ahead and get Addison Tower frequency, or CTAF in this case, the tower is closed. Common traffic advisory frequency. Here we are at 2,500, coming down to 25. Excuse me, coming down to 2,500.
Unauthorized laser illumination event happened about 12 minutes ago at, let's say, 1 o'clock and 5 miles green laser. You see 2784, turn right, 330 to intercept the localizer inbound, and advise when you have airport in sight. 2784, clear approach, turn right, 35 center, contact DFW Tower, 126.55. Cessna 9901, flight heading 350. I'm going to bring you directly over top of Dallas Love Field. Multiple aircraft will be passing over downtown Low. They're landing at Love.
Roger, 350 over the top of Love, 991.
Southwest 4960, descend and maintain 5000. Caravan 0 Foxtrot Echo, contact approach 119.4.
119.4 for 0 Foxtrot Echo.
Set altitude.
Down at November 643, Delta Charlie. On frequency with you.
Dallas Star 643, Delta Charlie, regional approach, good evening. November is current in Dallas Love.
We're going to Addison, 3 Delta Charlie.
Yep, roger that. I'm showing golf was the last ATIS I had for Addison. The towers went home for the night. Winds are 360 at 10, gust 17. 10 miles greater visibility at Addison. Clear skies, altimeter 3027. You're cleared into the Bravo.
2,500, 350 on the heading. Gyro's looking good. It is off a couple degrees there. Nothing a little push and twist can't fix. So I got Love. I see Love down there. And what he's doing is he's vectoring me to take me right over Love.
Southwest 504, to square the base, turn to final cleared visual approach on runway 31 left and contact Dallas Love Tower 123.7. Cessna 901, turn right, heading 020. Do you see Dallas Love about 1 o'clock, 4 miles?
Yeah, 020, we can just go over the top of it if you'd like us to.
Thank you, sir. Proceed directly over the center of Dallas Love, and then once you pass it, resume on navigation for Addison.
Okay, directly over Dallas Love and then Addison after that, 80991.
Medevac 4 Sierra Bravo, contact Dallas Love Tower on 123.7. Good night. I'm sorry, I stepped on somebody. Medevac 4 Sierra Bravo, contact Love Tower 123.7.
Alrighty.
American 1231, approach good evening. I believe you said you were descending on the bridge 3. Information Alpha's current. I'll show you descending through flight level 195. Sir, all speeds are deleted on the arrival. Fly as fast as you like. And are you parking east or west for American 1231? Thanks, sir. South 4960, turn right, heading 290 to join the 31 left localizer. Advise airport inspect. South 4960, thank you. Cleared visual approach on right 31 left. Maintain 170 knots or greater until 5 mile final. American 1231, plan on 35 center. South 4960, contact Love Tower 123.7. Good night.
2,000, temperature,
We're trying to call that heavy
point, minus 4, altimeter 302.
Excellent, 5 heavy regional approach. Thank you, good evening. Information going through no line.
We have gone.
Southwest 64, descend and maintain 3,000. South 64, clear visual approach on right 31 left. Southwest 1563, descend and maintain 3,000. Endeavor 3632, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright, about to come right over the top of DFW. I mean, sorry, Dallas Love. All those airplanes out there on final. Final for Dallas Love.
Visual 31 left, descend and maintain 6,000.
Right over the top.
Southwest 64, maintain at least 170 knots until J-Kid. Company is going to follow you in tonight. Contact Love Tower 123.7.
Alright, we're past Love, and we're pretty much on course for Addison.
Heavy descend to maintain 6,000.
Spectrum 1105 heavy.
Cessna 901, Love, no factory. You can descend via departure discretion into Addison.
Descend VFR on discretion, 991.
South 130, turn left 330 to join the 31 left localizer inbound. That's 991, there's no traffic between you and Addison. Radar services are terminated. Squawk VFR, change over to advisory and have a nice night.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 80991. Thank you, sir.
Southwest 1563.
Alright, 1200, going to Addison. He said no traffic observed between us and the airport. That doesn't mean there's nobody. That just means he can't see anybody on radar. No observed traffic, that's what that means. So, just because he said no observed traffic doesn't mean we shouldn't use our eyes. Addison traffic, Skyhawk 80991, about 5 miles to the south of the field. We're going to be inbound runway 33, full stop Addison.
Caution, TFR ahead.
Telling me there's a temporary flight restriction. It's actually just off my right side. So we're good. It sensed, it the iPad could see that I was starting to turn right, and it was just alerting me that, hey, there's a TFR to your right. That's all it was doing. Addison traffic, Skyhawk 80991, 2,000 feet, about 3 miles to the south of the field, or about a 3-mile left base, runway 33, full stop, Addison.
This is available on 126.0. Pilot approach, runway 33 is available.
Addison Airport, automated weather observation, 0,
Get the weather again.
5-4, Zulu, weather, wind, 3-4-0, at Niner, visibility, 1-0, clear, below, 1-2,000.
I just wanted the winds mainly, so it's pretty much right down the runway, the wind. Addison traffic, Skyhawk 80991, about 3-mile left base, runway 33, full stop, Addison. Alright, we're in the wide arc, 1-1000, 2-1000, 3-1000, that's 10 degrees of flaps. Boost pump, cow flaps, carb heat is out, gas on the fullest tank, undercarriage is down and welded mixture coming in, prop, power, set, trim, straps on and flaps. Turn those runway lights up just a little bit. Addison traffic, Skyhawk 80991, about a 2-mile final, runway 33, full stop, Addison. Alright, lights are on.
500.
500 foot above the ground. Alright, boost pump, cow flaps, carb heat is out. Gas on the full tank, undercarriage is down a welded mixture, prop, full, power, set, trim, straps, flaps. All good. Ready for landing. That's my pre-landing checklist. I can feel the winds a little gusty up here, and I'm purposely staying high on this approach because there's just, if you lose your engine, there's no frickin' place to put it. I mean, like, seriously, pick a building. That's your choices. And plus the FBO I'm going to is all the way down the runway, so we'll land long. Addison traffic, Skyhawk 80991, short final, runway 33, full stop, Addison. Gears down. One 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. There's a second notch of flaps, and our PAPI is turning red over white, which means we're right. Couple swipes of trim. Power to idle. Coming down through 65. Start to round out and just hold her off. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Hold it off, hold it off. Beautiful. Right on the center line too. Sweet.
Most people are intimidated by these airports, which lie under busy Class Bravo airspace, but I hope this shows that there are fundamentally not many differences from other airports. Whether you're flying VFR or IFR, in a Cessna or a Boeing, the controllers share the same interest with each of us, and that's safety. As long as you follow the instructions that you're given by air traffic control, and you maintain a clear and concise flow of communication between you and them, everyone will get where they need to be without a hiccup.